Police say trolls who mocked drug dealers' receding hairline could be prosecuted. Oh, get gone with ya. Police have warned trolls who mocked a drug dealer's haircut that they could be prosecuted for harassment. Forgetting about the drug dealer's crimes within itself though, aren't we? A mugshot issued by officers for Jermaine Taylor, 21 and hair like that, God save him, from Newport, Wales, attracted a staggering 76,000 comments poking fun at his hair. Obviously all 76,000 of those commenters are Nazis. Taylor is wanted by police on recall to prison. He's obviously a criminal, but don't you dare hurt his feelings. He was released on licence after being jailed for 3 years for being concerned in supplying cocaine after being sentenced at Cardiff Crown Court in September 2017. In other words, this guy is a piece of shit, and the last thing anybody should care about is his feelings. However, he breached the terms of his licence conditions upon his release, and officers had hoped that releasing a picture of him would help them find him. But instead, thousands of people have taken to social media to mock his unusual hair. So the police have put a picture out for him, and because people have made fun of how he looked, suddenly the police are starting to threaten people with under hate speech laws. Here are a few of the jokes and comments that were apparently left on that Facebook post. That hairline goes further back than Woolworths. Another person said, push his release date back further than his hairline, that should teach him. Another user apparently said, he was last seen in town, police are combing the area. While another person apparently said, he's vanished into thin air. While another person joked that hairline has been pushed back more times than Brexit. But however, despite all of these, most people would consider pretty harmless jokes, not really that offensive, Gwent police were not having it, as they recently commented, please remember that harassing, threatening, and abusing people on social media can be against the law. Our advance is to be as careful on social media as you would in any other form of communication. If you say something about someone which is grossly offensive, or is of an indecent, obscene, or menacing character, then you could be investigated by the police. In other words, they've threatened people for making jokes. However, that didn't stop people making fun of Gwent Police's recent comment, essentially threatening people for making jokes. One person apparently replied saying, can't work out what's thinner, this guy's hair or Gwent Police's skin. I couldn't agree more. Another person said, you already lost one criminal, keep your hair on. Oh, careful people, you're going a bit far there, don't make fun of his hair now. You could go to prison for hate speech, you bloody Nazis. This is just one fine example of how politically correct Britain is these days in 2019, where we can't even make fun or make jokes about criminals anymore without threats of potentially being prosecuted or even going to prison. A simple bit of banter or a joke or any other kind of insult is enough to get you put in prison these days under hate speech laws. Hey, I was called a fat git once on Twitter. Is that person going to get arrested as well? And if not even being able to make fun of criminals anymore does not make what we're living in right now a police state, I don't know what does. This person does not deserve any kind of respect in the slightest. The last thing I care about is his feelings, and I'm sure many other people think exactly the same way about it as I do. Whether anyone will actually be prosecuted for making fun of this drug dealer's haircut, I don't really know as of the moment of me recording this. But I certainly hope nobody goes to prison for making fun of a criminal. But seeing as we live in a society where feelings are prioritised over everything else, I can't really hold my breath on that. But I most certainly hope that nobody does actually go to prison or face any kinds of criminal charges or anything like that over making fun of this person's haircut. Okay people, this has been Lord Flashheart. Be sure to rate, comment, favourite, share and subscribe, and I will see you again. Cheerio.